the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain, game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival, watch 'em run away. I got no, I got no rival.
Hello and welcome back to Turf Moorhouse TV, and it's the last leg of the playoff semi-finals. Yesterday was Luton taking on Sunderland, and what a fixture that was. A 2-0 win for Luton, saw the deficit change from the 2-1 result in favour of Sunderland. Good result for Luton at Kenilworth Road, 2-0 win. As I said, great victory for them, and Luton Town are the first team through to the EFL playoff final. Who will join them though? Will it be Middlesbrough, who have been resurgent under Michael Carrick, or will it be Coventry, who have had the 6-year tenure of Mark Robins? Is their future about to change? It's just confirmed as well today that Mark Robins has signed a 4-year contract extension as Coventry City manager, and he will be there for at least 10 years, all things going well. But can he get his team there? I mean, the stats say different. Middlesbrough are unbeaten in their last 13 home games against Coventry since a 2-0 defeat at Ayresome Park in February 1993. Borough moved to the Riverside Stadium since moving there, in 95-96. Coventry are the only team to have played more than 5 times there without winning a single match in all competitions. Even though the stats favour Borough, there is still one that says Coventry are unbeaten in their last 9 away games, conceding just 4 goals and keeping 5 clean sheets in that run. They last had a longer run without defeat on the road as a second tier or higher side between January and May 1998, which was of 10 games. Borough have scored in all 15 of their home games in all competitions under Michael Carrick, which is 37 goals in total, last failing to find the net at the Riverside Stadium in a goalless draw with Huddersfield in October. So it does make for an interesting fixture, to say the least. Let's have a look and see what's happening in the chat. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us as well. I didn't do a preview yesterday because my head wasn't in it. I was having a bit of a down day, I'll be totally honest with you. I was having a down day with everything that went on with my dad. Sometimes it just hits you and you have them moments, and I had to cancel. So Ed, just as I say, Ed went, but we're back. We're here, and we're gonna keep it to the football. I'm gonna keep it to the football, and let's see what happens. Henry's in the chat. Evening to yourself. Things are a lot better today than they were yesterday. I'll give you that. Even Matt Green's in. Evening to yourself. Hope you are good. Watching one of the old streams where he did the League 2 predictions. God, how many did we get wrong over them prediction shows? We'll have to look back. Gamer Grandad's in and says, up the Borough. So I'm guessing a Borough fan. I'm guessing you're a Borough fan. As I say, love it that people are coming in as well. From we accept any fan of any club on this channel. Even though we're a Burnley channel, who cares? We still accept any fan, as long as you are not a pain in the backside. Parachute Juice is in. We've got Forest fans in the building. Good evening from Switzerland. Up the Borough for today. So fair enough. Fair enough. That's not bad. Not bad. At least you picked a side for this one, which is always great as well, for who you'd prefer to get through. Let us know who you want to win this one as well. Let us know in the chat. My lad's in, Lewis. So hi, son. Hope you are well. Massively love you and miss you lots. And I can't say love you once without saying it again. Love you to my missus, who is literally upstairs watching my little girl Esme. So hi to Esme as well, if she can hear. Stream Elements box running. So whoop, whoop, big evening to Phil as well. Max in the chat. And we are all good. Looking forward to this. Henry says, good, just finished dinner. Matt didn't get there for the roast dinner. But Max says, good. I know that problem with sleep. Can't remember the last time I slept after talking to Kate. Claret Zone is in. How are you guys doing? Hope everything is good with yourself and Mark. It's all love in the chat. We love you as well. We love you as well. Hope everyone's had a great week so far. Whatever your plans are, and whatever you've been doing, whether it's work, socializing, you're off doing bits. Hope everyone is just having a good week so far. Birds of Blue is in as well and says, hello, Dan. Hello to yourselves. Hope you guys are good. Thank you very much for tuning in. Aiden's in as well and says, thoughts on Ashley Barnes going to Norwich? Good, steady club for him that will be trying to progress for promotion. To get a 2-year contract at 33 as well, I think he's great for him. That said, I think he's probably going in there to fill that Timu Pukki role. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. I hope that he does. I hope he smashes it for him, to be honest. Matt says, yes, I got an I love you too. My son says, up the Clarets, even though it's Burakov. Yeah, definitely. Always up the Clarets. Always up the Clarets. And yes, Henry, it is. It's Wednesday, so it is Happy Hump Day to you all. Max says, my prediction tonight, 2-1 Borough. Akpom with a goal to send Borough through. Phil said, I did feel fine until I saw Barnes in a Norwich shirt. It doesn't look right, does it? And this, I'm not wearing yellow for the Norwich sort of thing. I've just had this T-shirt on most of the day. And yes, obviously the banter, Ivan Tony. Like I say, his career could be going to the dogs. That's what happens when you gamble on your career. But no, it's Barrow on top. So, oh, Dan, nice one. Birds of Blue rebranded the name. I like it. And as my son says, happy hump day, Dad. Happy hump day, son, to you. Mark's gone for Borough 1-0 over Cov. Super Michael Carrick. Good. It's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. As I say, people, we are all over social media on Turf Morehouse. You can now become a member as well. We not going to force it on you, but if you want to become a member of the channel, there should be a button underneath on YouTube where you can join us. And I think it's $2.99 a month. And it really does help us grow as a channel. You can get your super stickers and super chats and things going throughout if you would like. That would be fantastic, as it all helps to the growth of the channel. But we are on social media. We are everywhere but OnlyFans, as I keep telling a lot of people. And this is just a short video to show you where you can find us at Turf Morehouse TV. So, yes, they are the areas you can find us. The players are in the tunnel and making their way out towards the pitch. So we will go through the teams in just a sec. In fact, no, we'll go through the teams right now. There's a bit of a light show going on. The players are about to enter the field of play. But we will bring you those teams, starting with the home side then. Zach Steffen in goal. You've got Ryan Giles, Alex Moat, McGree, Cameron Archer, Smith, Paddy McNair, Force, Dara Lenihan, Chuba Akpom, and Hackney. On the bench, you've got Roberts, Jones, Fra, Daniel Ballas, Dyke Steele, Crooks, and Bowler, which isn't a bad team. Not a bad team at all that Borough have put out. However, Coventry's lineup is as follows. Wilson in goal, who made the team of the season in the EFL. He was fantastic in the first leg, and I'm sure he will keep it up in the second as well. So Wilson starts in goal. You've got Norton, Cuffy, Luke McNally, the on-loan Burnley centre-back, is starting for Coventry. McFadzean, Doyle, Bidwell, Kelly, Ben Sheaf, Gustavo Hema, Allen, and as a lot of people are hoping that Gyökeres will do the biz for Coventry. Coventry didn't have it all their way in the last fixture. As we know, they didn't even have a shot on target, which quite poor really for a team trying their best to get to a playoff final. But we shall see what happens. I'm sure with that extra midfielder they've got for this time round, it should help them in their favour. Their subs, however, are Moore, Panzo, Wilson, Esbrand, Maguire, Dabo, Godden, and Eccles. It's Ben Sheaf who came in for Eccles because Eccles started the first game. If you guys can, please do drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we next go live. As I say, get your predictions in. 0-0 from the first leg. So fingers crossed for a better watch along this time round. But we shall see what happens. Phil's going for a sneaky 1-0 Cov. Who knows? Time will tell. Says, what's it like having a famous dad then? Amazing. I'll get autographs soon. Yeah, I have to palm them around at school. I'll be like the next gen Pokemon card. Claret's promotion will help the channel massively. Yeah, I'm hoping so. As I say, coming down's helped a lot as well because you've had a lot of watch-alongs where people couldn't actually watch the game, so they've tuned in, which has been a massive help. But yeah, I do love and look forward to obviously doing some more Premier League content back amongst the elite. So should be good. Mike says Norton Cuffy is going to the under-20s World Cup, which would be good for him. We are just waiting for the referee's whistle for this game to start. As I said, we are watching on Now TV, so we may be a minute or so, minute 30 seconds behind. However, let's see what we're going to get from this fixture. Referee puts the whistle to his lips, and we are underway. So it is 0-0. Burrows kicking off from right to left. Coventry from left to right. Burrow come forward straight away, and it's gone wide from the cross. Way too wide. It's down on this far side. Giles has it. Cuts it back on the inside. Coventry push them back towards their own half. It'll probably start off quite patient unless Burrow are going to throw everything at it, but as we saw, Coventry is very, very strong defensively. Very strong defensively. John's going for 1-0 Borough. Lewis has gone for 2-1 Cov. Max says, I wonder if Gyökeres will turn up tonight. He was quiet first leg. Max says, love a watch along. Love it. Henry says, think a draw, but Cov on pens. Gamer Grandad's going for 2-1 Borough. Parachute Juice has gone 2-0 Borough. And 50 seconds already started. As I said, yeah, I'm already a minute and 5 in. So I said we are going to be a little bit behind, just about 30-40 seconds. Ball played over the top for Coventry. Can Norton Cuffy win the ball? Uses his power, but however, shuffled off on the seconds. And it's a long ball punted forward by Burrow, and nothing comes of it. Straight back to the keeper. Minute 40. What do you mean? Is that when the first goal's going in, Mac? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I would say 0-0 in the first leg. Not the greatest. Not the greatest at all. But fingers crossed we'll have more to shout about in this one. Either way, there has to be a winner. There has to be a winner. Can I just say as well, massive, massive thank you to everybody who's in here as well, because I know obviously Man City, Real Madrid's on. it's just that Champions League. The Champions League. Sometimes people want to watch those games, which I can understand. But I really massively appreciate you guys watching us. Massive, massive respect. So thank you very much for that. And I find it funny that that's the only thing City are actually chasing, the Champions League. And so, to be honest, I don't really, I've not really thought about who I want. I'd rather just just nah. Ball back with Zach Steffen. Plays it to Giles at the back. He slips, but still manages to get his pass off. Intercepted by Fadzine. However, he loses it. Borough come forward. Cross along the box. It bounces off Akpom. It bounces amongst everyone else. It's Norton Cuffey who gets it away. Borough looked close to getting it in there. That was dangerously put low across the box. 2 or 3 Borough players were heading in there. Good solid defending by Coventry to keep them out. It's just like orange juice. I'm just on orange juice. It's actually a multivitamin in water. So it does taste like an orange juice sort of thing. I nearly said orange soda, but then realised I wasn't American, so. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot they could do that. They could get the treble as well, couldn't they, City? No, I'm behaving. I'm behaving. Borough playing the passing game at the moment. They've got the ball back in their own half. Zach Steffen showing himself as a extra centre back, really, there. Borough tried to come forward again. Ball played through. It's Chuba Akpom. Can he get it goal side? Great defending. Massively great defending there. You want some cookies and candy with your soda? I think it was Cameron Archer who nearly got onto that. Good ball by Giles, who put it into the box earlier. And it was Archer who missed it. Borough win the ball back. Can Ben Wilson get out to this? He can. Smothers it and collects calmly. Borough look like they want this. Borough really look like they want this. They're trying everything. Gustavo Hamer has brought down. And I think he's going to get a free kick. McGree's gone down for Borough. He's the one who caused the challenge. But I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. I think he's just saying he needed a minute to stretch his leg. I think they were wondering what was going on there. He was just down on one leg and sort of. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Middlesbrough have it. It could have been, yeah, it could have been winded. God, Mac, where are you living when there's a T van that comes round? Yeah, in Burnley, I mean, I don't know whether they still do, but we used to get Pop Chap come round, and that's about it. And if you didn't buy any pop, he'd still try flogging you sweets and chocolate. And if you didn't buy that, he'd still try and flog you some like pop again. Borough, play the ball in. He's offside. Giles is offside. It was a good ball to Cameron Archer, though. County Durham. So who do you want to win this then? Coventry or Borough? Because obviously you're up that neck of the woods if for Borough, aren't you? And obviously there's Sunderland and stuff as well. Obviously they're out. I didn't like that, me. Obviously Sunderland getting to the playoffs. They've barely had a striker all season because of Ross Stewart being out, and now there's a lot of talk of Tony Mowbray getting facing the chop. I thought that's a bit. I thought, to be fair, that's a bit harsh. Very, very harsh. Borough have it at the back. Tried to play a long ball over the top for Akpom to chase. He's not going to get there. Ben Wilson takes one on the chest and manages to beat his man. He can't get it. Borough. Interesting. Fair play. My dad and daughters in the chat said, up the Borough, come on. I mean, it's all Borough at the moment. They're the one knocking on the door more than Coventry. They have a chance now. Ball out wide, played in. Can they get there in the edge of the box? It's cut across. Defended well by Coventry. Can they get it away from the danger zone? Managed to send it for a throw-in. I said this in the first leg. I said Borough would have been very, very happy with the way that the game panned out. Still taking that 0-0 to the Riverside. As I say, the result favoured them. Coventry don't have the best of records here as well. So not only do they have to get themselves to Wembley if they want to, they've got to do it by becoming history makers. Even Connor's in. How you doing, pal? He says, come on, Coventry. Definitely mixed bag tonight in the chat. Love that. Love it. Ball at the back. Yeah, Carrick is in charge of Borough. Gyökeres, he's being battled by two Middlesbrough players. Referee gives nothing. Now Giles has it. Force. He comes back. Lenihan. Takes his time. Gets the 1-2. Ball in the centre of the park. Borough player coming forward. Great interception by Ben Sheaf. They're trying to get Victor Gyökeres on the run, but well cut out early. And Giles comes forward again. Well kept in by Borough. They're trying to play a good game. However, loose ball goes in favour of Coventry. Can they make something of it? Doyle. Nah, he looks back towards his keeper. And Wilson has to go long after being put under pressure by Cameron Archer. You've got a foot in both camps there, Connor. Victor Gyökeres is putting himself in and about it. He has to get more involved. He wasn't really involved in the first leg. The T-van did come near you tonight, Kate. The takeaway van turned up at the door. Coventry passing it back. At the back. Luke McNally plays a ball forward. Jamie Allen, former Rochdale player, pulling his weight in a sky blue shirt. Loses it. It's Borough that have it now. They're playing it around the back. Lenihan. Ball played in central. Now back to the Borough number 4. Giles has it. Forced out wide to Tommy Smith. What can Borough do? Ball played in early. It's gone for a Middlesbrough throw-in. Bidwell felt that he should have had a free kick there. Oh, it's deep in the Coventry half. Tommy Smith taking his time over this throw-in. Makes it, retrieves the ball back. Interception by Coventry, and they try to go long, but nothing comes of that. Headed away by Paddy McNair, former Manchester United centre-back. And in the crowd is the Luton manager. The Luton manager is in the crowd watching. Rob Edwards. He'll be keeping tabs on who he'll be facing in the playoff final. Norton Cuffy loses it. Borough have to work it back to Zach Steffen. Intercepted for Coventry though. Not the right pass. It's going to be a Coventry free kick. And it's a yellow card as well. Referee's pulled out a card for Tommy Smith. I think he knew what he was doing by pulling the Hamer back. Him has done well to keep the move alive. It's Tommy Smith who's got hold of him, puts his hands over his shoulder and everything. And Tommy Smith goes into the book. What can Coventry do here? Ball on the corner of the far side of the box. Are they going to whip it in deep? They have. Only to the edge. Whipped away though by Borough. Coventry can keep bodies forward. They've got to think they can get something from it. That's another free kick for Coventry, except it's on the other side now. It's Giles who's took out his man. It's good play by Norton Cuffy and Doyle, who's gone down, but Ryan Giles went with him, took him from under him. It's another free kick for Coventry. McFadzean's in there. Bidwell, Allen. What can Hamer do? Whips it in. Header up. And it's over the bar. It was McFadzean with the header. McFadzean with the header. He's not happy with that. I think he was sort of leaning back to try and get his head onto it. And it went over the bar. But Borough not taking any prisoners. Straight back at it. Straight back at it and get themselves a free kick. It's Akpom who's been taken down this time. To be fair, Mark, our screen van just turns up. It's like you say, it normally turns up when weather's crap. You barely see him when sun's out, unless you go somewhere, if you go out for the day. But when weather's absolutely like naff, it's unreal. Ben Sheaf has gone to the side. I'm not sure whether he was booked there or not. Akpom's still down though, which is worrying for Middlesbrough. It is mad, isn't it? It's mad out. Even when you go to the supermarket now, Mac, and everything, like you've got digestives at like £5 something in Aldi. It's ridiculous. You can ketchup, a bottle of ketchup, £3. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, does it, Henry, for Akpom? He's not happy. He's not happy in the slightest. I say he's had a brilliant season for Borough, absolutely fantastic season, and it'll be a big injury hit if they lose Akpom, who's definitely struggling. With a free kick about to be taken. And instead of looking for somebody, he's gone back to Stefan, who plays the 1-2. Stefan gets it back. The thing is with Zach Stefan, you put him under pressure and he flaps a little bit, and there's a good chance Coventry could make Borough pay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think even around here, it's still about 1.45 or something like that for diesel. Parachute J says, Borough, love the accent. Borough, Middlesbrough. 20 minutes gone. Middlesbrough 0, Coventry 0. And as we know from the first leg, it finished 0-0 in that one as well. Someone's got to win this. Someone's got to win it. Big up to yourself, Anthony. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, fella. Jokeres has it. He's in the middle of the park, though. He loses it. Still, Coventry somehow get the ball back, and they've played it to Ben Wilson. Coventry City goalkeeper goes long. Zach Stefan's out of his area. It's very interesting for Borough. Stefan coming out of his area quite a lot. Quite a lot. How are you doing, Cyber Leader? Hope you're well, mate. God knows what's happening with Chris's team. It's madness in it down at the bottom end of the table. But, I mean, have you got Leeds tomorrow? Have you got Leeds tomorrow, Cyber Leader? Ball played back to Wilson. He has to clear and does. Luke McNally has it. Can he come forward? Gets a ball over the top. Gyökeres touches it down. Norton Cuffy. Back to McNally. Goes wide with the ball. Spread very, very well. I don't know why the Coventry player played that in straight away. Take your time. Maybe nerves, but ball now in the centre of the park for Coventry. Gyökeres. He can't make the turn. Borough trying to get the ball away. Good interception by McNally. But Zach Steffen being chased down by Coventry's number 8. A good spell. Good spell for Coventry, that. Good spell for Coventry. Tinsel Topi says, thank you for doing this. It's an absolute nightmare trying to listen to this online. I appreciate everyone in the chat, so thank you very, very much. Means an absolute lot. Adam John says, obviously he's in favour of the Sky Blues. Let's play up Sky Blues. Mr. City are 1 up. Cyberleader said it as well. Bernardo Silva has got on the score sheet. I say appreciate everyone for dropping in the chat and everything else. Really appreciate it. So thank you so much for the love and support. Ball played over the top. Header out. It's gone for a Middlesbrough corner. It's Bidwell who's seen the ball out. He had to, really. He had the Borough man literally on his back, chasing him down. And the big men for Borough come forward. Lenihan, McNair. Akpom's back involved in the mix. Ball comes in. Header up for Coventry. It's Hamer chasing the ball. He loses it. Force tries to play one in. Cleared only as far as the centre circle. McNair. Plays it out to Tommy Smith. Finds Force again. He takes a shot from range. It took a deflection and it's just gone wide. It's come off McFadzine. Wow. It's McGree who's took the shot. It's come off the shoulder blade of McFadzine and it's gone out for another Borough corner. I'm not sure whether it was goal bound the initial effort, but Borough have a chance from a set piece. McNair whips it in deep. Header out by Coventry, only to the edge of the box. Cleared by Hamer. He loses it though. Borough have a chance on this far side. Whips in deep. Akpom's not going to get to it. Too much heart on it. It's going to go for a Coventry throw. And again, we've gone from Coventry being at one end, having a really good spell, to Borough literally flicking the switch and being back down that other end and showing a willingness to try and get themselves ahead in this fixture. Saints, Leicester and Leeds to go down, Max says. Nah, we don't. 27 gone. Borough 0, Coventry 0. Borough will want this. Borough will want this. As I said, at the Riverside, it's a very, very intimidating place to go, especially recently under Michael Carrick. That resurgence of form. As I said, every side in the playoffs has a story. Coventry have had all their issues with financial payments, stadium ownership, ownership of the club, and between them and London Wasps. Borough almost echoing what Parachute, who was in the chat earlier, what Forest did. They was down at the bottom end of the table. They managed to have a resurgent in form and get themselves up that top end. Obviously, the tail's over for Sunderland. The tail's over for one of these two by the end of this fixture. And Kelly's just had a cynical foul. Brings down Chuba Akpom. And Borough have a free kick. Probably too far out for Alex Mowatt to have a shot. But yet again, this is football. Who knows what's going to happen? Henry, appreciate it. So thank you very, very much indeed. Really do appreciate that. So I believe if you want me to, I can potentially do that. Yeah. What time's kickoff? Ball's loose. It's in there. It's cleared eventually. It's Gyökeres. It's one-on-one. He's got just a defender to get past. He needed the support there. He needed the support. Good interception by Tommy Smith, but Gyökeres needed some support there. 8 p.m. kickoff. I'll run it past the missus. I will run it past the missus. Norton Cuffy trying to come forward. The only problem is with Coventry, they're literally not pushing too many people forward. It's Norton Cuffy. Can he keep it in? Digs it back. However, he's in an offside position. $8 p.m. kickoff and either team goes final. About doing West Ham versus AZ Alkmaar tomorrow. It'd be another like 7:45 kickoff. Well, I'd have to go live at 7:45, sorry. Borough have it at the back. Stefan. Archer goes down. I'll see what she says. $27 of you in the chat. Really appreciate that. As I say, with City playing as well against Real Madrid, thank you very much for the support. Borough tried to come forward. McGree. Hackney. Tommy Smith finds Lenihan. I'd do that. I'd do a show with Anton. He's a decent guy, is Anton. Gyökeres, can he get to this ball over McNair? Tried to use his power, and I think it's McNair who's going to get the free kick. Adam, trust me, it's the same. It's the same. I'm like, oh, lads have mentioned, do you want to go out? Is that all right? Am I allowed to play out? No, Mrs. doesn't usually have a problem with it as long as everything else is all right. You know, money's there for other things, and it's usually all right. Someone's gone into the book for Coventry. I'm not sure whether it's McFadzean or whether it's Sheaf. I think it's Ben Sheaf. It's definitely Ben Sheaf. He's gone in with a bit of a wild challenge. Oh, Doyle, sorry, not Ben Sheaf. Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle's the man who's gone into the books. Took a swipe at Chuba Akpom, and Borough have a free kick just outside the centre circle. Borough played a ball in first time, header up by McNally. Only as far as Giles. Can he get it in there as well? They're trying to claim a corner, Borough. However, they're not going to get it. It's a goal kick. They're playing a few early balls in a Borough, but as I say, the defence is standing tall for Coventry at this moment in time. It's what they've been good at all season. Crack that whip, Kate. I'm only just getting back from the side effects of the last time she cracked the whip, mate. So, Hamer, it's a chance for Coventry. Oh, it's a wayward shot. I think he's blocked there. It's Allen. Jamie Allen was blocked by Ryan Giles. Coventry had a chance. Come off the chest of Gyökeres, gets it into Hamer. And Jamie Allen just can't get his feet from under him because he's under pressure by Ryan Giles. In fact, I think it's Giles who just gets in front of him with his foot. Put the Coventry man off there, but that's as close as Coventry have got so far. Massive, massive chance for Coventry goes begging. Trust me, trust me, Mac. There's none of that. I mean, spare time. Ball played back to Wilson. He's tried to pump the ball long, however, it's just in possession of Borough. Coventry couldn't get on the end of it. They are starting to apply a bit more pressure now, Coventry, though. I do like that because they were pretty weak in the first semi-final. They've had to sort of use their strength a little bit in this last 15, 20 minutes, and it's serving them a purpose. Ball played over the top. Good chance again for Britain. Norton Cuffy needs to get himself involved in there. And I think the ball's gone, to be fair. I think the ball went a little bit too soon before the ball got played in. Borough have had 3 shots so far in this one. Coventry have had 2, 0 on target for both sides. But Borough have 67% of the possession. Craig says he's watching this stream while watching City Madrid. Nice one. Appreciate that, pal. Thank you. Anthony's watching Rocky 4. Don't know why that were in my head and I felt like I had to do it. I'm sure I've got Tourette's. I hope he's going to be all right in the long term, Anthony. I hope he gets better soon, pal. Bidwell trying to close down his marker to halt Tommy Smith's ideas of a quick throw-in. Borough fans in full voice, trying to get Borough going. Ball played into the box, header up. He's brought down is McNally under the pressure of Akpom. And Coventry now trying to get Mortar in. Borough realised they had players forward there, but they know they're going to have to bust along to get back. Coventry aren't going to wait. Borough come forward again. Cuts back, played into the centre. Now out on this near side. Ryan Giles has it again. Can he get a good ball in? Dinks it towards the back. Header up. Touchdown. Borough going to take the shot. Again, fantastic, superb defending by Bidwell. Jumps in front of Marcus Forster's shot. He did well to bring it down as well. And as he's hit that on the half volley, great defending by Bidwell. City 2-0 up, Eugene says. City are 2-0 up. I'm not going to do it for the whole stream either, Anthony. Cameron Archer. Ryan Giles leaves the ball to go out of play. So technically he's not interfering with play. He would have been offside. Giles has it again. Comes back. Tries to dink one into the area. However, now Coventry trying to go. Gyökeres is fouled. Gyökeres is fouled. And it's another card for Paddy McNair this time. Gyökeres was in there. He went to spin Paddy McNair. And Gyökeres pulls him down. McNair pulls Gyökeres down by his shirt. That's Smith and McNair now booked. If Gyökeres can keep being a handful, who knows? Borough could be down to 10 men. We're only 40 minutes in, still 0-0 in this one. Max says, you seen much on the social spots making any more signings? It's just, I've heard a few rumours. Like I say, we're being touted with a shit ton of names, aren't we? But yeah, it's until there's some like hard concrete rumor that like someone's been spotted or whatever. None of this Paddy and Chippy malarkey and crap like that. Chris says, imagine your team playing against Holland and Co. City cruising right now and deserve to. Fair enough. If they deserve to be in it, then fair play. But Parachute Juice says, so it's Inter to play City. Forza Inter, they say down here. Aye. It's all that Forza Italia stuff, isn't it? No, exactly, Mac. Who knows what will happen next season? She's right though. She is right. I like to pretend I'm the boss, but I know I'm not. Giles has it. Plays a ball forward. Can Borough get anything from it? Norton Cuffy has to clear it away. Header up again. Ball back in the centre circle. Oh, bit of a heavy ball. Bit of a heavy ball forward. Lenihan and McGree couldn't sort themselves out to make a successful connected pass. A goal kick to Coventry. Coming up to just short of 44 minutes. Middlesbrough 0, Coventry 0. There has to be a winner, though. There has to be a winner. Whether it's extra time and penalties, whether it's just extra time. Luke McNally thought he got the better of Cameron Archer there, but Archer goes down and wins Borough a free kick. Yeah, Newcastle Brighton will be a good game with how informed both teams have been. I mean, apart from Brighton's dismal result against Everton, they've done very well since then. McGree and McNair stood over it. McGree pulls it back. McNair plays a pass towards the centre. And there's a bit of a scuffle going on that far side between Bidwell and Marcus Force. Getting a little bit tasty between them two. 3 minutes added on. 3 minutes added on. Exactly, John. Exactly. I think I said that in the first leg as well. 0-0 in the first leg, looking like it could be 0-0 again at the moment. Obviously, there definitely has to be a winner. But the Coventry keeper sends the ball long. Is there anybody that's going to get on the score sheet before the half-time whistle? Is it going to absolutely scupper the half-time team talk for one of these sides? I personally can't see it. Well said, Parachute Juice. The third best team in the championship is waiting. Exactly, Mac. Exactly. Borough have the ball in the centre of the park. Gets towards the edge of the box. Can they find a gap? Ball still in there. Loose shot. Norton Cuffy's trying to get there. He's had to stand tall. And he manages it. Plays a pass into the centre. Coventry trying to look for Gyökeres over the top. Headed away by McNair. Coventry players standing in each other's way, to be fair. It's Norton Cuffy who has it now. The Coventry number 7. McNally, who's over the halfway line. Hamer. McFadzean gives it back to Hamer again. Norton Cuffy's trying to look for it. They're trying to find a pass. It's a good ball through. Coventry have a chance. Played across. Oh! Gyökeres played the ball back. I think it's Bidwell who literally only had to end the move. But Borough comes straight up the other end. Can they do something? And it's McFadzean who's knocked the ball off the feet of Force. And it's gone for a Borough corner, but ball played forward. Gyökeres opens his foot out. And again, a chance for Coventry, but then Borough instantly straight up the other end. Good interception by McFadzean. Gustavo Hamer has gone into the book. I think this will be the last chance of the half. It is starting to get a little bit tasty. Header up by Borough from the Coventry. Lenihan's there, the Borough captain. And it's saved by Wilson. Half-time whistle goes at the Riverside. It is Middlesbrough 0, Coventry 0. And it's starting to lighten up a little bit. As Solly says there, I'm back for the second legs, lad, up the Borough. John's in as well, so there's only been one team in the championship this year, and I'm a Miller, so good on Burnley. No, I appreciate that, John. Really do appreciate that. Adam doesn't look too happy. Solly says there as well, honestly, this is a crazy game. Not sure which way it will go, but Borough have had good possession. But it's not possession that wins your games. Not possession that wins your games. I mean, we've seen it as Burnley fans this year that, you know, we've had numerous amounts of possession, 70, 80% possession in games and still not got a result. It's all what you do with it in the end. But Max is there. Borough have been the better side. Yeah, they have. But Coventry are starting to knock on the door. Coventry really are starting to come knocking. Let's have a look at some stats then for the first half. 6 shots for Borough compared to Coventry's 2. Borough have had 1 shot on target. Coventry still have, like England at Eurovision, 0 points. 67% possession to Borough over Coventry's 33. And Borough have made 322 passes compared to the Sky Blues 163. The passing accuracy is miles better for Borough as well, with 86% compared to Cov's 74. 2 yellow cards apiece for both sides. 3 corners for the home side, and zilch for Coventry. It is getting tasty. Probably the perfect time for either side to go in and sort of recharge the batteries over this next 15 minutes. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter about the game. Somebody called David Phillips said, excellent first half by Coventry. A better display than the first leg. Long may it continue. It's tight, tense and on a knife edge, Leon says as well. Someone said, going to watch Borough Coventry instead of the City game. That'll sort it. And the Borough Breakdown, fantastic podcast that do obviously things for Middlesbrough, said this has been a game of and will be dictated by speed. 1, how quick can Borough play through the lines and stop Coventry getting into shape? And how quick can Coventry press and play through to Gyökeres? Which is true, which has been pretty much a story of this game. It is very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed to see what's happening between the two sides. Parachute Juice says Forest with the worst possession this percentage this year in the Premier League. Anthony says, Dan, do you think it could go to pens? Potentially. It's got the potential to, mate. Max says there, Melissa Reddy just said City reduced Madrid to human training corns. I mean, that must be saying something if Real Madrid are being sort of told that they're absolutely annihilating Annihilating Real Madrid. Max says Forest unlucky not to beat Chelsea, to be fair, which Parachute Juice has gone with a good old thumbs up. But Adam says, would love to see Cov back in the Prem. Mark Robbins has done a great job. He has, as I said, over the last 6 years, he's done some amazing stuff to get the club from where it has. He's stuck with them through these torrid times as well. And now today has signed a 4-year contract extension as well. And well-deserved, really, for the job he's managed to do with that club. Elevators in the chat. It says, sup, Dan, sup to yourself. Hope all is good. And Parachute Juice says, football down in London this year. Oh, my God. Yeah, there is a few, but Will says, Prem, here we come. I mean, if you're a Burnley fan, 100%. If you're a Sheffield United fan, 100%. If you're sporting one of these in the playoffs, who knows? Time will tell, mate. Max says, hope it doesn't go to extra time and Pens could do with an early night. Yeah, I mean, I can't be arsed with having to watch this, the first leg being a 0-0, go through this game being a 0-0, to then have to watch extra time and Pens. I mean, I must enjoy torturing myself. Elevate says, second half, Real Madrid will come back like always. Mark my words, that's what they do. Imagine Luton Coventry in the playoff final. You know what? If it's Luton Coventry in the playoff final, I wouldn't really mind whoever comes up. Because it'd be somebody different that's not been up for a long, long time, which is always good to see. Adam says, well said. Good and nice to hear other fans appreciating what he has done. He has done an absolutely fantastic job. Massively underrated. And if it wasn't for the season that Burnley and Vincent Kompany have had, I'd say that these two managers, Carrick and Mark Robbins, would have definitely been on for that Manager of the Year award. You know, it's just testament to what they've done. Will says, Norwich, my getting Prem 2025. Well, there's a good chance of it now that they've signed Ashley Barnes. As I say, fingers crossed he does really well and hits the ground running. Max says, Luton must have to whack some right cash to get their ground Prem ready, surely. Yeah, I think they've been quoting around 10 million. They'd have to spend 10 million on giving the stadium a facelift, which is, you know, quite a lot of money, really, in terms of like just your first promotion as well. Elevator says, I really don't want Borough to go up. They were in the Prem in 2017. I want to see somebody else in the Prem who hasn't been there for about 70 years or so. Yeah. Parachute Juice says, Luton. Elevator says, Barnes at Newcastle. That is some signing. What? Harvey Barnes to Newcastle? I mean, that's interesting. Very interesting. When you've got the likes of Alan St. Maximin, you'd have Harvey Barnes. I mean, who are the lad they signed from Everton? I forgot his name, but he's still in there as well. Massive. They've sort of stacked up on wingers, aren't they? Anthony Gordon, that's the guy. Anthony Gordon. Will says, sorry, I meant to say get in the Prem. So, no, Ashley Barnes, not Harvey Barnes. Elevator says Newcastle definitely aren't messing around, can definitely go on a run in the Champions League. Yeah, I mean, I think they probably have progressed a lot more than they expected themselves to. I think they probably wanted European football at the first time this season, but they've exceeded their expectations. They've done pretty well. Max says, weren't Coventry in the top tier before the Prem formed? Yes, there was. There was indeed. Rightio. Before we come back with what's happening in the second half, I'm going to go take myself to the little boy's room to go and siphon the parfum or shake hands with the one-eyed milkman, however you want to call it. So we will be back in just a moment with the second half very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned and we'll be back. Hello, welcome back. We will be getting on with this second half in just a moment when the players do make their way back out to the pitch. Let's see what you guys have been saying while we've been away. Let's have a look. Wilson, Man City is going to win the going to win the Prem. Never. Craig says Coventry could beat Spurs right now on current form. As a Spurs fan, that's how bad we are. Ouch. Ouch. I mean, that must hurt to say. That must hurt to say. Elevator says, I really hope this is the top four. First, Arsenal, almost impossible now, but hopefully they pull off a miracle. Second, City, because it's City. Third, Newcastle. And fourth, Liverpool. Who knows? Matt says, yes, you are pretty bad. How has Son been on this year? Seems off it. People talking about that aspect games. It's not the real stream. It's just a watch along. But I appreciate. I can't really show the game, otherwise I will get my hands slapped. However, we are back underway for the second half, and it does go on to say Borough needs to win. Finn, however, says play up Sky Blues. Come on, City. Parachute Juice wants City to bottle the final. I think it means Man City. And obviously, all the talk is about the Champions League. But Finn says, game of chess. Any team can break away and score. They can. They can. As I said, as we saw in that first half, you know, that Coventry, after a good 20 minutes or so, finally started playing a lot better than they did from that first leg. And however, ball pumped into the box. First time it's missed Gyökeres and missed Norton Cuffy. Good chance goes begging for Coventry early doors. But this is going to be, is this going to be the half that tells us who will be going through to face Luton? Or will we have extra time and penalties? However, Coventry have it. Hamer has it on the edge. Goes inside, tries to get it back again. Ball played back out to Norton Cuffy. On the edge to the number 8. Tries to play it through. Can they get it over? It's digged in, but Zach Steffen can get up. Again, Coventry trying to come out and come at Borough. Very interesting. Tommy Smith goes down. He wins his side a free kick. What has Michael Carrick and Mark Robbins said to their boys at halftime? 46 minutes in. A goal in this game could completely change the outlook. And whoever goes 1-0 up, it's a test of your ball. How do you keep a hold of that lead? It's also a test of your nerve to the side that goes one down. Of how we can get back into it as well. Going to be an interesting 45. We shall see what happens. By the way, I may be covering the West Ham game tomorrow. So if people do want to join us for that, or if people want to see that, let us know. Let us see that if you're going to be with us to cover AZ Alkmaar, West Ham. If you're going to be in the chat, it'd be fantastic if you could. Let us know if you want to see it. Max says, yeah, why not? Why not? It's a team in claret and blue to throw out on the channel, innit, I suppose. Let's go and see how our old pal Maxwell Cornet is getting on, shall we? Max says, come on, you Irons. Yeah, let's pretend it's Burnley. Ball played over by Middlesbrough. .49 on the clock. Borough with a throw-in. Tommy Smith looks set to take it. Camera panned in on the Coventry City owners. Tried to get Coventry going forward there as well. It's a fast-paced ball over the top, but there's nobody there to get on the end of it. John's in the chat. He says, home win, please score. However, it looks like Coventry are in. Oh, they've shanked it. Oh, absolutely shanked it. Oh, how have Coventry not buried that? What's gone on? I think the referee stopped it. I'm not sure what's happened. It's a good interception. Gyökeres gets it. Cuts inside. Makes the pass. Oh, how's he shanked that opportunity? He opens his body up to hit it. As he turns, he just can't connect with it. And Gyökeres can't even get there to try and put it in at the back stick either. Massive, massive chance for Coventry goes begging. Borough now coming forward. It's moments like that that can be turning points in games. Massive turning points in games. Utkarsh, I'd say, you know what? I won't even know. I won't even like to know. However, there's another chance goes begging. Offside flag goes up. Akpom couldn't get the ball out of his feet then. But yeah, it's livened up this game. I'll tell you that. Parachute Juice says Borough to win it. John says Middlesbrough will win 100%. And then says, is Borough Bournemouth then? I don't know what you mean by that, because Bournemouth are still in the Premier League. But yeah, Coventry have started very, very strongly. Very, very strongly, Elevator. Boring mouth. That's what Mrs. calls me, I think. Most of the time, anyway. Borough have it. Back with Zach Steffen. He sprays a pass out to Tommy Smith. Ball played backwards. Zach Steffen's got it again. Coventry not committing too many people forward to the cause. Not at the moment. They know they've got to be resilient with their chances. So when they do come, they've got to be very careful. Solid interception by Luke McNally on Cameron Archer. McNally's given Archer actually, a torrid time. Archer's not really had any sort of success on the ball in this game. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad how there's like teams in these lower leagues that have had all these successes, especially like recently. Leicester, it's the last 5 years, the success that they've had to now be staring relegation in the face. I say my stepdad's a Blue. My stepdad's an Everton fan, so I do rip the piss out of him a little bit. I do like to say to him that he's a Burnley B team. But it's Burnley B teams getting relegated. Norton Cuffy has it. Played back defensively. McNally. Hamer. Loses it. Gyökeres trying to get involved. Cleared away. Norton Cuffy's probably watching this out and gets Coventry the throw in. Yeah, Leicester graced the world 7 years ago. Bournemouth will thrash Everton on their own turf. The thing is, Everton have it all to play for, don't they? It's Bournemouth literally are no pun intended on the beach, really. It's showing that glowing Jamie Allen chance. You'd be fuming. You would be absolutely fuming if that was you and you've not managed to put that in the back of the net. Exactly, it's madness, isn't it? How football works. Absolutely madness. Akpom thought he'd won his side of corner. Hamer does well and gone for a goal kick. "56 minutes on the clock. Still Borough 0, Coventry 0. Ball in the centre of the park. Borough lose it. Ball played over the top. Gyökeres, can he get a touch? Knocks it past him. He just shoot. Takes the shot and it is. It's 1-0 Coventry. It is 1-0 to Coventry. Gustavo Hamer gets the goal. Zach Steffen committed himself a little bit too much. The players run towards the fans, the away end. And Coventry are 1-0 up in this fixture. Wow, we said it was coming. They was growing into it. Mark Robbins remains calm. He will not get over the top yet. I can understand the fans doing it. Michael Carrick is now telling all his boys, you need to get involved. Need to get involved. It's Gyökeres who does well. He takes a touch. Steffen couldn't get to him. Gustavo Hamer takes his time and manages to curl a perler into the top corner. Absolute perler. As I say, waits, bides his time. Keeper can't get to it. Neither can two Borough players, even one on the line. No one is getting to that. It is Middlesbrough 0, Coventry City 1, and Coventry have the upper hand. Finn's going to be happy. Finn is going to be beside himself. Play up, you beauties. Everyone seems happy about that Coventry take the lead over Middlesbrough. After still showing the replays, Coventry nearly come forward again. Zach Steffen had to get rid of the ball very quickly. Not only will Coventry at this moment stand to make it to the playoff final, but they would also right some wrongs. 1993 was the last time they beat Middlesbrough away from home, and that was at Ayresome Park. Can Coventry create their own history? Write a new chapter, write their own story. Time will tell as Borough come forward. Ball on the edge of the box, pulled back for offside. The Borough fans have gone from chanting to lapping it up. From chanting, from lapping it up to wondering how this game's turned, how this game has turned into Coventry's favour. Huge, huge moment. Borough with a lot of work to do. That is Coventry's only shot on target. Only shot on target all game, and it's gone into the back of the net. How is your luck? Borough come forward. Akpom and McFadzean getting a little tasty with each other now. Akpom's been really fiery in this game anyway. Akpom has been immensely fiery. McFadzean goes in the book. It wouldn't surprise me if Akpom goes in there as well, just for his retaliation. But it is a free kick to Borough. Alex Moat dinks one over the wall, tries to find the back stick. It's kept in, headed away. And Coventry just do anything to get it away from their area, get it away from the danger zone. Borough have it, the ball at the back. It's the Coventry fans that are absolutely dancing and bouncing at this moment in time. But Borough come forward. Ball played in short, cleared by McFadzean. Ryan Giles is getting a lot of space on that far side, managing to get quite a few crosses into the box, especially low crosses as well. Elevator says Haaland still hasn't scored in this tie yet, and City scored 3 times. He's shit. As you can see on your screens, Coventry are 1-0 up. And they're coming now for a second. Is he going to go alone? Takes the shot. It's deflected. It could have gone in if it wasn't for Zach Steffen's quick thinking. I'm surprised he didn't go in a little bit closer there, because he wasn't really being closed down. They still thought that he was going to make the pass to Gyökeres. However, Gyökeres does get it. Can he beat his man? Does. Beats him once. Still in the box. Can he get a shot on goal? Does take an effort. Gets as far as the edge of the box. Whipped in. Nobody there. Hamers manages to get on it on the far side. Play to Norton Cuffy. Now back to him. Can he turn inside? Borough have to get this clear now. They get it as far as the halfway line. Alex Mowat. What do you mean, Mac? In terms of what? In terms of what spoilers? Borough have the ball out wide. Norton Cuffy closing his man down. Had to play back towards the centre. Early ball in. Chested down. Chested by Wilson, and he's just going to take his time. He's just going to take his time on the ball. He's clutching his head. I don't know whether he's as he's gone down with the ball, his head doesn't even get touched. It's just showing that Akpom situation again, but good evening, Luke, in the chat. Hope you're well, pal. Substitution for Borough. It looks like Marcus Force has gone off. There's 2 substitutions for Borough. It's 3, actually. Mowat's off, Force is off, as is Tommy Smith. Barlaser, Jones and Dax Steele have come on. What is Michael Carrick thinking? Is it a last throw with a dice? Ben Wilson taking his time. Definitely pulling some of their shithousery out of Coventry by time wasting there with the keeper. 67 or 8 or 9, 10. You did, Luke. You did. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Dyke still making the run. Still has it. Ball played in. Oh, that's a shocking ball. Shocking ball. I mean, he has just come on, so it wouldn't surprise. His shooting boots aren't going to be with him just yet. What? How many minutes are you on, Mac? Solly says if Wilson comes out for another goal in the 89th minute again, hey, you never know. You never know. He's already got one this year. It looks like Eccles is going to be coming on for Coventry very shortly. Jokeres turns his man. Can he get away from him? He drops. I think that's going to be a free kick to Cov. It's a free kick to Cov. It's another booking. It's another booking. This time it's Dara Linehan who goes into the book. So let's see what happens. I say we are a few moments behind, so please no spoilers if there is anything that happens in the game. I want to give you my raw reaction, so please no spoilers if possible. Substitution for Coventry taking place. And it's Ben Sheaf who makes his way off the pitch. Josh Eccles comes on. Jake's in the chat says, come on, Cov. Finn says, come on, Eamon. Nice free kick. Let's see what happens. If you do like what you're seeing on the channel, please do drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we next go live. But in this game, it is currently 1-0 to Coventry City. Let's see what Hamer can do. Free kick taken. It rattles the crossbar. Rattles the crossbar. Finn, I want to sort of be able to react. I don't want to see the sort of comments in there. We are a few seconds behind, so please don't spoil it for people who are just watching. It's not the nicest thing to do when people are trying to bring a watch along. So if you could just like halt a little bit, that'd be great. Thanks. Coventry try and come forward again. Jokeres. Intercepted. Oh, it's a Coventry throw-in. Norton Cuffy looks like he's going to take. Nothing comes of it. Nothing comes of the throw-in. It's gone back out of play. Coventry still trying to come forward. However, it's gone out for a goal kick. Coventry 1-0 up here at the Riverside. 72 minutes on the clock. What do Borough have in their locker? Is he offside? No, it doesn't look like he's offside. Cleared away. Hamer has it. Referee waves play on. I thought that was going to be a Coventry free kick. However, nothing's given. But he's given a free kick to Borough and a booking for Luke McNally. I'm surprised at that. I am very surprised at that. It's very soft, but it's a chance for Borough. McNally, the young Irish centre-back, goes into the book. Can Borough pull something back from this set piece? Dan Barlaser and Ryan Giles over it. Ryan Giles plays in. Header up, over to the edge. Shot by Borough. Borough still have it on the far side. Can they get a good ball in? Bodies in the box. Nothing comes of it. Nothing comes of it. Goal kick. It's as good a chance for Borough there, really, to get back into this game. It's McNally who's there to clear it away. Coventry fans must be eating away at themselves. That clock will be going the slowest it's ever gone. Now Borough trying to buy the referee by dropping to the ground. What can Borough do? Norton Cuffy has it. Coventry tried to go long. Jokeres trying to make sure he's trying to turn into his defender, hoping that he can't touch the ball back down, but he does. It's Dan Barlaser, the former Rotherham United midfielder. Play towards the edge of the box. Dyke steals. What can he do? Cuts it back. Ball played in. Header up and away. Ball played to the edge of the box. Chuba Akpom. He's got the ball at his feet. Loses it initially. And can Coventry come away? They can. They pump another long one over the top. Jokeres is trying to get to it. The referee. Books Jokeres. Has booked Jokeres he does beat his man. I think the defender goes down very, very, very softly. And then instead of letting Zach Steffen pick the ball up, Jokeres kicks the ball away and goes into the book. Looking at the chart, it seems Manchester City are tearing Real Madrid a new arsehole. Can Borough do anything? Or are Coventry going to get a day out at Wembley? 77 minutes on the clock. Not much time left for Borough, but to be honest with you, things can change in football. All it takes is a matter of seconds. Borough fans biting their nails. Some can't even move, can't even come to terms with what's currently happening. They are 1-0 down here at home to Coventry, a team that they've not lost to for many, many years at the Riverside. Coventry could potentially be set to get their first win. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they can do. Another two substitutions about to be brought on for Coventry City. It's Norton Cuffy who's going off. And on in his place is Dabo, who comes on. And Jamie Allen has gone off. And Godden is on in his place. having a quick word with Gyökeres. Do you guys in the chat think Coventry will see this out? Or can you see Borough getting back into this? Bit of head tennis at the moment. Borough come forward. Played back. Central. Moat trying to look on the overlap. Gets it before he even makes the run. Solly says Cov's going to do it. Solly says it feels Cov will win. Ryan Giles up against Darbo. Darbo's not strong enough there. Can Coventry get the ball away? Finds the feet of Gyökeres. Out wide. Gyökeres making the run. So what a wonderful ball over the top, which Zach Steffen's going to get to beautifully chest it down. Does well there. Otherwise, Coventry could have been in for two. However, they intercept. Can they get going again for a second? Gyökeres picks Hamer out to the edge. Shot. Hamer again takes a shot. And it's over. Beautiful play by Coventry to come forward again. Gyökeres picks out Hamer on the far side, who heads it back into the path of Godden. Godden's shot is intercepted by Lenihan. The ball ricochets back to Hamer, and Hamer can't get his shot quite executed like he had with his opening goal. Max says, come on, Borough. Luke says, from what I've seen, I can't see Borough getting back in this game. I haven't seen the full game, so it would be a bit unfair of me to comment on a game I haven't watched. No, it's fair shout. Borough have the ball on the edge of the box, though. If Borough are going to get something, I reckon it's going to be really, really late on when Coventry are literally backs against the walls. I mean, we're 82 minutes in now. Time is slowly running out for Middlesbrough. Oh, chance for Borough. A chance for Borough goes begging. They're claiming. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure what's going on. Is it Jones who's gone in the book? Who's gone in the book here? The referee's booking somebody. So the ball stays in. It then goes out. It then goes out of play when they're trying to cut back in and carry on. And yeah, exactly, Mac. Play to the whistle. Play to the whistle, indeed. It is. It's Isaiah Jones who's gone into the book. It was out, yeah. I can understand now why the Coventry players were in a little bit of uproar. Middlesbrough fans looking dejected. It's a corner for Borough. Can Ryan Giles get a good ball into the mix? What do Borough have up their sleeve? Ball played in. His header at the back post. And it's over the bar. Again, Dara Lenihan. A lot of the Coventry players going down with cramp now. McFadzean is down. Another substitution set to be made for Coventry. Just talking it through with the staff about how they want him to play, how they want him to set up. I think it is McFadzean who's going to go off. It is. Cal McFadzean will be off. Jonathan Panzo is coming on in his place as we fastly approach the 85th minute. Coventry, as it stands, looks set to join Luton Town at Wembley. The playoff final, billed as one of the richest games of football in the football history, have I think Ben Wilson's just gone into the book. I think Wilson's gone into the book for time wasting. I did say we're doing it quite a bit. But his time wasting has cost him. Punts the ball forward. Gone out for a throw-in. Free kick, sorry. Must have been a foul. Feed crashed. Some strange reason. Steve Grizovic is in the crowd, a former Coventry man. Is he set to see the Sky Blues cement their place in the playoff final? 86 gone. 86 gone. Borough seeing a lot of the ball now. They were seeing a lot of ball in terms of possession anyway, but can they make it count? They come forward again. Ball over the top. Header at the back stick. It's going to go for another Coventry corner. Middlesbrough corner, sorry. Fans hanging on a prayer, hoping, praying, anything to get back into this. Borough substitution ahead of this corner as well. Paddy McNair goes off. Matt Crooks comes on. What a story would this be if Borough can get back into it? 87 gone. Ryan Giles whips the ball in. Header up. It's still in and around there on the edge of the box. Floated back in. Keeper comes out and it's a header. I think he's offside. It is. Matt Crooks was offside. He is offside. The linesman flag has gone up, but I just said what a story it would be for Crooks to come on. It's showing it back. Crooks is definitely offside. He did have the ball in the back of the net, though. He did have the ball in the back of the net. A mix between the Borough fans. Some celebrating, some weren't. Some knew he was offside. Steve Gibson and Middlesbrough staring another season in the EFL Championship. It's looking bleak for Borough now. They're going to have to throw everything at it. Again, they come forward. Interception by Dabo. Or Darbo, however you want to pronounce his name. Godin takes a touch. Ball played over for Gyökeres. Can he end this time now? Tries to cut inside. He's got two to deal with. He takes the shot. It's deflected. No, I thought it had deflected, but it hadn't. It's gone for a goal kick. Zach Steffen wants to get them going early. Russ is in. Hope you're well, Russell. Evening to yourself, pal. I'll have to have a look at that, Mac. What's he said? Let's have a look. I've not come across it yet. I'll have a look afterwards. 89 gone. We are literally about to find out how much time is added on here. Coventry within touching distance. Either my eyes are deceiving me or that says 8 minutes added on. There is 8 minutes added on. Wow. I'd love to know where he gets his 8 minutes from. I really would love to know where they've got 8 minutes from. That is madness. For a game that's been 0-0, it's had 1 goal in it. There's not really been much in terms of drama. Either way, 8 minutes it is. Manchester City beat Real Madrid 4-0. And they're going to the final to face Inter Milan. Ref is a Borough fan, Finn says. Borough are coming forward again, though. Coventry need to do what they've done all season. Stand tall, defensively strong as a unit as they have been. Ball played over. Wilson with a fantastic save. Tries to tip it over his boy. Gets enough on it for it to go out for a corner. He does well to take the pressure off his defence there. Again, set piece for Middlesbrough. It's played in deep to the back stick. Header up. Now out to the edge. Tried to be put back into the mix, but Coventry put it out as far as they can. Borough look livid. Borough look livid. Solis says, I'm a Borough fan, but hell, the ref ain't fair to City. I think the referee has been... I don't think he's actually been too bad. I think a lot of decisions have actually gone... a lot of decisions have gone in favour of Borough. I'll give you that. Coventry come forward again. Eccles finds Gyökeres. Tries to play it through to Godden, and Godden can't get there. We've played 3 minutes of the 8. Coventry, just beware. Borough walk through that midfield. Akpom played out wide. Oh, that's a shanked cross. An absolute shanked cross by Ryan Giles. He's not happy, and Michael Carrick is starting to show signs of frustration as well. The young and old Coventry fans all surrounded by each other. Belting out tunes. There's a bloke in the crowd for Coventry who looks like Seth from Emmerdale. If you used to watch that back in the day. 4 minutes played. Still 4 to go. Can Coventry double the lead? Are Middlesbrough going to get back into it? Max said he doesn't want extra time earlier. He wants an early night. Borough tried to come forward again. A wasted cross. The crosses have been decent all day, but now that time's running out, they're wasting these opportunities. Absolutely wasting them. Borough can be proud. Borough can be absolutely proud. There's a young girl crying. Young Borough fan crying. She's clearly when you're so young, you don't understand, how you got to go through all those emotions of, you sell your best player who becomes your favourite, and how a transfer window works, and when these moments come about, it is heartbreaking for youngsters. It's a free kick for Middlesbrough. It's deep into the Coventry half. Dan Barlaser looks like he's going to whip it in. Stood over it at the moment. Referee still sorting out the wall. 2 minutes left of the 8. Zach Steffen looks like he wants to come up late in the game if Borough can push forward. Ball played in. It's deep. It's headed up. Pinball in there. Still in amongst it. Coventry managed to get it away. And the offside flag has gone up as well. Max says they need a Benny special. Cameron Archer, he had a fabulous chance. He was offside, but had a fabulous chance to equalise. He put one over the bar. As I say, even if it did hit the back of the net, it would not have counted. Borough come forward again. Whipped in. Coventry stand tall. They're trying to say that's a goal kick, but Borough get the corner. Zach Steffen looks like he's coming forward. Is he going to take the risk? He's not. Header up. Still in there. Again, another corner. What? Borough are literally chucking everything they can at them. Ball played in. Back stick, header up. It looked like it was going goal bound, but it's not. Coventry just need to boot this away. Is that it for Coventry? Have they done it? They have. It's over. It's over. Coventry are going to Wembley. Middlesbrough are out. Remarkable job that Michael Carrick has done. Fantastic job that Michael Carrick has done. But it's not enough. It's not enough for Borough. Well done to Coventry. Well done to Coventry. They make it through to the playoff final. Remarkable achievement for Mark Robins. Fantastic achievement for Coventry City. And the final looks set. It is Luton Town. They'll be facing off against Mark Robins as Coventry City. Rob, not bloody Rob Jones. I mean, the Luton town manager was there earlier. He knows who he's going to be facing now. Borough fans, Borough players are in bits. They literally threw everything at Coventry in the latter stages of this game. However, it's Coventry that go to Wembley. A moment these fans will never forget, the sheer pain that this club have gone through. Rob Edwards, that's the one. Cheers, Parachute. Appreciate it. But it is a Luton Coventry final. Who do you think wins that? Who do you think wins the final? Chuba Akpom looks miserable, looks down in the dumps. Exactly, Mac. They were very close to catching Sheffield United a few weeks ago. Parachute says he thinks Luton are going to do it. Elevator says I think Luton are going to do it. Mark Robbins has managed to achieve, after 6 years as manager of Coventry City, he's taking the Sky Blues to the playoff final at Wembley. Mihail says, I called it 1 week ago, Luton Cov final, and Luton to go up. And Jag says Luton Town will win. But everyone's backing Luton. As I say, for me, I'm not asked either one of these two. Out of the 4 teams, I'd have preferred Cov or Luton to come up. But yes, Russ, Luke McNally will be at Wembley. Luke McNally will be in the playoff final. Will he become a permanent member of Coventry's team? You know, there's a lot of rumours hanging over Luke McNally's head at Burnley. Will he stay with Coventry? Who knows? If Coventry get promoted, I mean, does Gyökeres stay with Cov just to see how things go? Time will tell. Time will definitely tell. It does look like it's set to be a cracking final, though. Remarkable achievement by Mark Robbins, he's keeping his cool. He is keeping his cool. Of course he is. Because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. There is still one giant game to go. Yes, it's a task to get there. Yes, it's a task to get there, but they've done it. Well done, Coventry City. Fantastic achievement. Brilliant by them. Guys, that's it from me. I'm going to wrap this up. If you want, we will be back tomorrow covering AZ Alkmaar against West Ham, if you would like me to. As I say, if that's something you want to see, then we'll be back to cover that. I think it's pointless doing Sheffield Wednesday Peterborough because, Peterborough have already got a 4-0 advantage. So if you do want to join us tomorrow for AZ Alkmaar against West Ham, then join us for that. But yeah, Craig says, congrats to Cov City, draw after extra time, Coventry to win. Parachute says, thank you for the stream. No, I appreciate it. As I say, thank you to everybody who has tuned in. Massive, massive respect to you all. So thank you so much indeed. If you do like what you see, as I have said already, please absolutely Hulk smash the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and click that notification bell so you can be notified when we next go live. But it is a fantastic 1-0 result for Coventry. A brilliant result for them. Gustavo Hamer with the only goal of the game. And it's his goal that sends them to Wembley. Luton versus Coventry for the playoff final on Saturday, the 27th of May. But until then, take care. See you tomorrow. All the best.